Hi babes, so in this video I want to address those of you that are struggling attracting emotionally unavailable men. So this can look like men who are just not ready for a relationship. He's still getting over a divorce. He's still perhaps married and working through a divorce. He's only looking for a friends with benefits situation. So if you continually find yourself attracting men who are not available for a intimate relationship, who are not emotionally available, then it is mirroring back to you where you yourself are not emotionally available. And this can be confusing because oftentimes we think, well, I deeply desire a relationship. I deeply desire partnership and marriage and commitment. How could I possibly be emotionally unavailable when these are things that I desire? And the thing is, what you desire is separate from what you are actually available for, what you are emotionally available for. And so what is preventing you from being emotionally available then, right? Well, it's all of the heavy, and I hate to say the word negative, but I'm going to say it anyway, negative emotions that, because no emotion is negative, no emotion is bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's the heavy, painful emotions that we often have not wanted to feel. And these painful emotions can many times, very often, more than not, are going all the way back to childhood. And these painful emotions are like this bubble. It's like this bubble that's in front of us, that's in front of our heart space, our body, and it acts as this barrier from allowing us to be in relationship, in a deep, intimate relationship, allowing us to have the emotional intimacy that we deeply desire because of all these stuck emotions within us that we haven't actually created this space to connect with, to feel, to heal, and release. And this is the same thing that will show up if we've recently gotten out of a relationship, right? If you break up and then try to jump back into a relationship immediately, you're going to find that you're not actually emotionally available. You're going to still be thinking about your ex and have a lot of painful feelings come up about that relationship. And oftentimes the relationship people try to rebound into does not work, right? Because they are not emotionally available for it, because there's still all of this pain from the last relationship that's sitting in them, right? It's sitting in front of them and it's blocking their ability to be available for intimacy. And now if you're saying, well, I've been single for so long, what's going on? And usually there's a whole host of emotions from your past, right? Going all the way back to childhood, all of these painful emotions and experiences we've had in relationship with our parents, with previous partnerships, right? That is still sitting with us, that's preventing us from actually being fully emotionally available to call in partnership that is equally available. And once you do that level of inner work, then we become available to receive partners who are equally emotionally available. And so a lot of women will try to do this kind of little sneaky mind trick where she's in a friends with benefits situation and she tells herself, I am emotionally available. I'm just choosing to be in this friends with benefits situation until a guy who's emotionally available comes along. And I know that you're lying to yourself, because I can tell you an emotionally available person would not settle for a relationship where they're not going to have their needs for intimacy met. Once you become emotionally available, you know that you can get your emotional needs met. You know you can have what you want, and so you're not going to settle for something that's down here, right? That when you're up here. And that's the other thing, is that when you're down here, when you're settling for friends with benefits relationship, you can't actually see what's up here. You can't see the relationship that will meet your needs for intimacy, because you don't even know what that looks like yet. Until you get up here where you become emotionally available, you experience deep relationships where you can attract partners that can hold all of you, that can really go in deep with you in a relationship, that can that want commitment, that want that level of emotional connection. And once you get up here, you realize, no, I'm never going to go back down there. It's so superficial. It's so unfulfilling. Why would I settle for a friends with benefits situation when I know what I can have up here? So, if you're down here in a friends with benefit situation, it's just mirroring where it's your capacity for emotional experience, what you're available for. And the other thing is that the relationships we attract mirror back our intimacy, the level of intimacy we have with ourselves, right? And so that is what, as you're doing that inner work, right, to release, to feel and heal this bubble of heavy negative emotions, you are actually developing a level of intimacy with yourself, with your own heart, with your own emotional world. And that level of intimacy you develop with yourself is what will get mirrored back to you in your relationship by attracting in a partner who can create beautiful space to hold all of you, who can hold all of your emotional world in this loving, compassionate way, and wants to be committed to you in this process of committed partnership, right? And so then you can get to that place where you are then available to experience that with another because you've developed that level of intimacy with yourself. So if you're looking for help doing this deep inner work to get to the point where you can have authentic, beautiful, emotional connection, an intimate relationship leading to whatever your heart desires, marriage, long-term partnership, send me a DM. I can help you get there. And I look forward to speaking with you. You can also see the link in my bio to see my free training on feminine energy, which will go into more details, a host of information there. And you can go there to schedule a free discovery call with me.